Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. This is kind of a little interesting because usually after every other boss in the game, we just go right immediately to their cutscene of them, talking to Snake. But instead in this one, you actually have to walk over to Sniper Wolf. It's a little interesting, I guess.
I've waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am lung shot. You cannot save me. Please, just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on a battlefield. Raised on a battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero, Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden, watching everything through a rifle scope. Now I could see war not from the inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you. What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She is part of me. Everyone is here now. Okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on a battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
Don't lose the codec. I'll be behind you all the way.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
I'm sorry, but whenever I hear that, I always think of Zero from whatever Mega Man X game that was. What am I fighting for?
I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
You called, Snake? Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
That's one of my favorite Mei Ling things, and I like to quote that without any context, like, all the time. Like, I'll just go up to people and say, hey, when you're walking through some watermelon, don't forget to wear some shoes. It's stupid. It's like a really dumb thing to say. That doesn't even make sense as a saying. Like, when walking through a patch of watermelon, put your sandals on, pal. And it's silly. So we got this big area here. This is where we fought Sniper Wolf, obviously. There's Sniper Wolf's dead body. So we can look around in here. There's usually cameras in these rooms. It doesn't really matter. All they'll do is just kind of shoot at you. There's some C4 in this one. I don't really care. We're just gonna kind of crawl along it now. I have a feeling a lot of this stuff I'm probably not gonna be able to pick up. I don't think there's anything like weapons or anything in here. You'll just get like ammo and some stun grenades. Sometimes you'll find like some hidden boxes in this game. We've got a surplus of claymores, which I guess kind of will be useful for a boss coming up. I'm going to just pick up the rest of them, just because I now remember that, yeah, they probably will be pretty useful for a boss. So we might as well. And out we go. Got some more rooms to explore here. This part of the game, like I said, I really like this part of the game, and we go to a lot of interesting environments. Let's not make the same mistake. And no, it doesn't look like there's any claymores, C4, or anything like that. Also, we can pick up absolutely nothing in that room, so that was a real great trip in that room there, Snake. There's a truck here. Looks like there's something in it. I would assume that those are probably there just for the Sniper Wolf boss. They probably don't really have a purpose otherwise. I mean, like, if you need bandages, that's cool, and you can pick them up, but I'd say if you get shot a lot during the Sniper Wolf fight and you're like, hey, I should probably get some bandages, you know, you can do that. Yeah, again, those are the cameras that I just do not care about. Blast furnace. This is one of the cooler areas in the game, I think. It just looks cool. I feel like it doesn't really have a big practical use in Shadow Moses, and it's just kind of like out of place. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That was lucky. That was very, very lucky. But yeah, I feel like the blast furnace doesn't really have much of a practical use. You can see most of the people that are in here from where you are. So we could just take this guy out from here. There we go. It's nice. Always nice to be able to clear the room before you can explore it, you know. Over here is where we're supposed to be. I've seen this actually trick some people, like figuring out where to go. But you just have to hug the wall and kind of sidle on it, or sidle, however you pronounce that. Wind Waker ruined me with that word, because I'll never know how that's pronounced. You have to duck at a certain point. Don't get up until you know you're clear of that thing. So yeah, you don't want to get thrown off the side. That wouldn't be fun. And also remember this room, it's going to be kind of important later on. You might not think it, but it is, trust me. There's a lot of good hiding places in here, so if you ever need to hide in here, you know, there's those little alcoves in the walls you can just hide in. So, a lot of hiding places in the blasting furnace. There's even like a kind of separate room off to the side in the blasting furnace that a lot of people probably can't really get to. And there's the elevator. I only do that because that activates the elevator. So it's just a good thing to do. There's another one of those alcoves. And the room is kind of over here. let's go in it. There's some steam here. This is a good place to hide. This is a very good place to hide, because enemies almost never look for you in here. Unless you're, like, super on alert. And there's a place where you can crawl underneath those pipes over there, and they will definitely not see you there. They sometimes throw a dude over here in this area, but I wouldn't worry about it. That took a lot longer than it needed to find that gun. Again, dodging cameras isn't the hardest thing to do. If only I can get out of there. That was tense. I really thought the camera was going to see me at like the last moment. I have a feeling we'll be seeing more of the blast furnace later on.